Hey friends, are you feeling stuck? Because I know I am. And I've been stuck for quite a while now, probably around a year or so. Um, and I want to get out of it, unsurprisingly. Yeah, I don't know um, what to do in life, honestly. I've been kind of directionless for a while now, and I've been trying to find different things that I want to do, and I just wanted to talk about this tonight and just crack out a video real quick. There's been stuff that I've been planning, I've been putting together for a while now, and I just feel like the conclusion I've come to recently is just that I really have not been focusing on the right things. I mean, literally, if you see this back here on my whiteboard, there's so much written there that I have not updated in a while. And right here, I'll show you a photo. And right here, I have written focus on one thing at a time. So I'm pretty terrible at following that, as you can tell. What kind of helped put this into perspective for me was thinking about what I want to do, with my life, like all the things that I want to do, like kind of categorizing it. Like I made this doc. I started writing notes and whatnot. Just trying to put down on paper pretty much like what I want to do, all the things I want to do, all these ideas that I have in my head, and just kind of narrow them down. Like, what's the reason why I would be doing them? Why would I do them? I came up with three different things, and it also kind of helped me like figure out what I'm like geared towards really. Um, you know, it's it's kind of embarrassing to admit a little bit, but also this has been on my mind for a while, and I think it's okay to worry about this sort of thing. But one of them, the biggest category that like most of my wants like fell under was wanting to make money, pretty much. I'm not really feeling satisfied with where I am, career wise, financial wise, pretty much. So, of course, naturally, I want to be making a change to that. So, over the past year, I've kind of been focusing more on that. So, it really does make sense why I would want more of this here. But, anyways, three different categories: what I really want to do, what I want to do for money, and what I want to do for others. Um, some of these like kind of overlapped a little bit. Some of them overlapped, but I just kind of figured out, yeah, like maybe what I've been missing, what I've been so unsatisfied with has been kind of been because I haven't been prioritizing enough. And maybe you have felt this same way. If you've been in a rough patch in your life, maybe you feel like you're not having enough time, like you can't get to the stuff you want to do at the end of the day. You don't have enough energy to get to that stuff. This is more or less what I've been feeling like. So writing it down kind of helped me like put that into perspective. That like I'm not really focusing on the right things necessarily. Like my whole thing for years now has been like I'm a musician. I make music. I do things. I play music. I arrange music. Um, I'm a musician, so therefore I should make music, right? That's the logical thing you would think. If you've been in a conversation before with someone and you ask them, what do you do? And they answer musician, you're going to obviously want to know, oh, what songs have you made? What work have you done, right? I've had some things, but not really like enough to be like fully comfortable answering that question, right? I put out a song. Maybe some of you don't know. I put out a song with my band last year. It was the one and only song that we've ever done. Because we were all moving on to our own stuff. But I wrote that song. And then I've kind of also done other projects, but like never really released them. I did the indie game Big Band last year. well, 2023, and that felt special. But I kind of have been grappling with the question of like why, why did I do that? Trying to remember why I did that because it all feels like a blur, and like I don't know if you've ever experienced this, but like when inspiration hits you, you just have this pull to do something. You have this pull to just drop everything, go out and do something, and doesn't matter what else happens in your life, you're going to prioritize that thing. Well, that's what I did with my capstone project, and that's how it turned out. And I'm super proud of that. And ever since then, I've not been able to recapture that, and it's been really tough because I've been trying to figure out why. Why have I been doing like everything that I've been doing for the last like couple of years? Why am I a musician? Why do I know four instruments fairly decently? I'm still kind of bad at them, but that's besides the point. Why do I dabble in all these different things like graphic design, web design, mixing, video editing, um, YouTube videos, pretty much? Why do I grapple with all of that? Like, why do I put that on myself? And one of the biggest things I always hear now, like I've gotten super into productivity, obviously, because I want to help. Like I want to improve myself. I've got into the self-help industry, trying to figure out what I want to do with my life, and then I'm trying to. And I think to myself, why do I want to do the things that I want to do? Well, I want to say that right now it's because I don't really have that, right? I'm looking for something else. Like I'm not satisfied with where I am in life. But relatively speaking, I have it pretty good, honestly. Not a whole lot of people can say that they share like the same sort of privileges that I have. I have some very nice things, and every day I try to remind myself to be grateful for that. Um, I've tried to do that for the past week. I think it's going pretty well. For about a little over a week now, I've been doing it. I've been doing like a little gratitude journal. Like write three things you're grateful for. Right. Um, I think it's going okay. It feels like there's a lot more to look forward to in the each day, and that there's a lot more good that happen in the day. Even though maybe by the end of the day I might have um, like I might end it in a sour mood, right? I think that's been going okay. Before I started doing that, it was kind of tough to really feel happy or hopeful for the future. But anyways, I'm focusing on the wrong things. I don't make music. I'm a musician and I don't make music. And if that kind of turns your head a little bit and makes you go like, what did he just say? Listen, it happens. I guess part of that is like trying to come to terms with being a musician, wanting to follow your passion, wanting to make things that, express how you feel, express what you think about the world, and maybe, bring others together. I guess as a part of every musician's journey is asking themselves why they do it, and maybe they even lose a little bit of their passion for it. I've known several other people throughout my life who have had to give up some sort of that passion. Maybe they were more interested in it at one point, and they had to drop music for whatever reason. Maybe they needed to make more money. That music wasn't affording them. Maybe they needed to spend more time with doing other things. They need to prioritize more of that stuff. I guess maybe I just like held on for longer. I don't know. For a while now, I've told myself this, that like I really can't see myself doing anything different. Um, and I've been trying for sure. I've been trying. It doesn't work. I there's a reason why I've kind of accumulated all this kind of stuff, and I've been so interested in music, and for a large part of my life, um, yeah, there's a reason for it. I really want to keep going with it. I haven't played music, like practiced consistently, for maybe a little over a month now. Definitely before the new year started. Um, cause again, I started looking for those other things, to afford me the money that would buy me the time to do the things that I would want to do, which is making music. But I don't do music like at all. So it's like, it doesn't make sense. Like, I should be doing it in some capacity, because otherwise I'll never get good at it. And I'll never be happy, really, because I'm not doing what I love. I'm not trying to indulge in it in some form every day. And yeah, I mean, it's funny to me because like pretty much almost everything that I do that isn't music related, um, like directly, is a means to an end for something else. And there's just been this sort of cognitive dissonance. Like, I've tried to study like web design recently because I'm genuinely kind of interested in it, and I do know the value of having a skill like that, and like trying to sell things online and making your own website and whatnot. Um and I've done that. I've made my own website before, like from scratch, pretty much. But it's not what I want to do. Like, it's not what I want to occupy my time. Like, if I think of my ideal day, it does not involve sitting down at the computer for 8 hours, or even 4, really. Like doing web design. Like, it's a means to an end. In my mind, like, what I've noticed is that like the market for web design is growing immensely, like, every day. But the money that I would make for that is only so that I can make music. And it's like this backwards kind of thinking of like, oh, I need to do this and that, and I need to do this over here so that I can go over here, and then finally be able to do what I want, and then I'll be happy, right? But that's the cycle, right? That's the true rat race, actually. It kind of sucks. Maybe you're in that trap right now. Maybe you're like me. Maybe you're trying to figure things out, and maybe you don't know exactly what the answer is. But that's it's part of life, really. It's very easy to for us to find the shiny thing and then go for it, right? Because we think that will be so much more worth it. Like, even making YouTube videos. I don't particularly like want to make videos to like educate people online. It would be nice. It'd be cool, but I don't think I could do that as well as other people can. And maybe that's just my own inhibiting belief. Like, maybe that's what's keeping me from editing more of these videos and putting them out. Um, who knows? Maybe if I do try something like that, people will actually love it. But until I do try something like that, I still have this kind of block that's like keeping me from doing that. That's why it's been over a month since my last video. If you couldn't tell already, and why you're like, didn't this guy like just rebrand his whole YouTube channel? Like, shouldn't he have like go for it. And I've been wanting to. I think what I've come to the realization that, going after all these different directions and whatnot, and being consumed by that and being consumed by overwhelm, pretty much, is that I really just want to exist. Like, my ideal day would be getting to create music, being able to support my family, and my interests, through making music, and then just being able to play and share what I love about it with others. Whether that is making YouTube videos that, people might learn something from, or it's playing live with other people, like on a Saturday night every weekend or something like that. That's really what I want. I kind of got a glimpse of that back in college, and it felt like the best time in my life, because I really started to let go of all of that, all those serious thoughts of like, oh, I need to be, this level of a musician. I need to be this good. I need to be doing this and this and that. And it all kind of fell to the background. And what came to the foreground was just being there with people. That was one of the most valuable lessons that I learned at college, because when I got there, I didn't value like relationships as much as I did after that. Like, there was this club that I performed in several times with called Strings Attached, and they're still going strong. But doing those events and playing with those people and interacting with them, and all my friends from college, that was some of the best time in my life. Like, I was so happy then. And I guess I'm just trying to recapture what that was and what that feeling was. Because, ever since that moment, it was like a string of moments, really. Ever since that time, my life has like branched out into different things that like I could never have guessed would have. There lots of good things have happened since then. And it really felt like I started to get some momentum, because I had no idea what I was doing. So that felt good. So I guess I kind of want that again. I guess I want that again. Of course I want that. I just have lost the way of how to get that, and how to translate that into my, everyday life now, where I'm, getting an income, becoming part of the working force, and getting all these things that bring my costs up, my cost of living up, and trying to be my own person, pretty much. Trying to figure out life. I'll get there someday, but these are just my thoughts on the topic so far today. I don't know if anyone will listen to this. I kind of want to keep the editing as little as possible, because man, if I worry about the editing, these videos will not come out. So those are just my thoughts today. If you listen to all of this rambling, pretty much, thank you very much. I hope you can get free of whatever you're struggling with at some point. I hope you can conquer it and, stop feeling so stuck. Maybe if you're a musician like me, maybe you find that passion and that inspiration again to help keep you going. One of the most important things is that you surround yourself with the people who can help you get there. It's probably part of my problem for the past year. So I'm gonna work on it. But I hope you follow along, um, follow along on my journey of trying to improve my life and trying to improve the lives of those around me. Because that's something I've wanted for a really long time now. And yeah, I've kind of lost sight of how to get there or how to focus on it, really. But long-winded video. Hopefully, I'll be able to cut this down later. But those are just my thoughts for today. Um, have a wonderful rest of your week, and I guess I'll see you later. Bye bye. I just wanted to make this video just to talk about my thoughts about this and what I've been going through recently. Hopefully, this will help you. If not, well, crap. Okay, well,